Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time you're watching this video. This is me, Teacher Kent, and I am your P6 Let's Go teacher. This week, we're gonna study more about participle adjective, which means that we need to review more. What is a participle adjective? Now, after that, I will teach you some new words about participle adjectives. Are you ready? Let's start. First, let me just share my screen with all of you. There you are. And just let me make my face just a bit bigger so you can see me. Hey, hello. Are you ready? Let's start. Participle adjective. An adjective is a word or phrase naming an attribute added to or grammatically referred to related to a noun to modify or to describe it. Basically, it is a word that describes or tells you something about a noun. And remember, what is a noun? It's a person, it's a place, it's a thing. Now, adjectives, they are formed from verbs, like for example, tired, tiredly. That is an adjective. Now, let's continue. Some participles like bored or boring can be used as adjectives. These are used in a slightly different way from normal adjectives. We usually use the past participle, the ones that end in ed, to talk about how someone feels. Do you understand? Again, the participle that ends with the letter E and D, like bored, tired, scared, id, the E and D, it means the person is feeling something. Okay? Next, this is for example, I was really bored during the flight. The not I was really boring during the flight. No, if you feel something, if the person feels something, it should be with the letter ed. I was really bored during the flight. Not I was boring. It means you make other people boring. Okay? She's interested in history. Not she's really interesting in history. No, it's she's interested in history. It means she feels interested. She wants to learn more about history. Next is John's frightened of spiders. Not John's frightening of spiders. John is afraid, frightened of spiders. That is what he feels. We usually use the present participle, the one ending in ing, ing, to talk about the person, thing, or situation which has caused the feeling. The person feels ed. It ends in ed. The thing that makes the person feel ends in ing. Like, for example, I was really bored because the movie is so boring. The movie is boring, not the boy. The boy is bored. Okay, let's get for more examples. It was a such a long and boring flight. Oh, it's talking the boring part is talking about the flight or the airplane. So The person feel bored. I was bored because the flight is boring. It makes the person feel bored. I really no, I read a really interesting book about history. So I was interested. The interesting one is the book, not the person. The person is interested because the book is interesting. Many people find spiders frightening. So they're frightened when they see spiders. The spiders are not frightened. The spiders are frightening. They're scary. The people feel scared because of the spiders. Did you understand? Just let me move forward for a little bit and I'm gonna teach you some new participle adjectives. Are you ready? Let's start. New participle adjectives. I'm gonna teach you. First word we have is frustrating or frustrated. Frustrating means, oh no, sorry, this is not frustrating. This is supposed to be frightening. Oh, let me just, let me just, let me just edit this a bit. It's not frustrating or frustrated. It should be fascinating and fascinated. There you go. Okay. Are you ready? Let's start again. Mm, I need to make this a bit bigger. Excuse me for a while. Now it's bigger and now I can share it so everybody can see. Hmm, what is this? It's not bigger. Let's just see. Let's find another one. I think that's better. Okay, there you go. Okay. Fascinating or fascinated. Fascinating means something that is very good. It's interesting. It's so interesting because it's so good. It makes you very happy. You become fascinated. You want to know more. You want to know what happened. You want to know how it works. For example, the brain is fascinating, isn't it? It's amazing how much it can do. In this example, the brain, the one that is controlling our body, is fascinating. It's amazing how much it can do. Joanne was fascinated by her grandmother's stories of life in the 1920s. Joanne, she feels fascinated. She wants to learn more. She wants to know more about what happened to her grandmother's life in 1920. That's almost 100, no, that's 101 years. I would find that fascinating. I want to learn more. That is fascinating. Next is frightening. Frightened. Frightening or frightened is like scared, but scared is only a little. Frightening is very, very, very scared. Scary makmak. It's so scary. What a frightening film. I don't want to walk home on my own. The film is frightening. The movie is frightening, not the person. The person feels frightened. I was really frightened of bees when I was little. The person is frightened of the bees. For them, the bee is frightening. But now, according to the person, he or she doesn't really mind the bees anymore. Look at the picture. That's what frightening is. You're very, very scared. Let's go to the next word, frustrating or frustrated. Now, frustrating or frustrated means that you're starting to get tired and angry because you don't understand. It's so frustrating. You feel tired and at the same time you feel very angry. It's frustrating when you want to say something in another language. I this is for the students. It's sometimes angry and you feel angry and tired because you don't know how to say the word in English. It's frustrating. I tried all morning to send an email, but it wouldn't work. I was so frustrated. Oh, the person feel frustrated because it's so frustrating when you try to send an email but the internet is very 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 slow. Okay, frustrating is how the object makes you feel. Frustrated is how you feel. Again, frustrated is when you are angry and tired at the same time. Let's go to the next one. Overwhelming or overwhelmed. It's when you feel that this is too much. I can't do it. It's so overwhelming. I need to stop because I cannot do anymore. It's so it's so over. I can't do it. I'm so tired. I don't want to do it anymore. That is overwhelming or overwhelmed. I find London a bit overwhelming. Oh, it's so busy and noisy. The person is overwhelmed because of London. Because London was a bit overwhelming. Because it's so busy. There's a lot of people and noisy and it's so big. And this person maybe came from Thailand. She knows Bangkok, but she doesn't know London. So she feels overwhelming or overwhelmed. Julie felt overwhelmed. She moved house, got a new job, and was learning to drive all at the same time. Julie feels overwhelmed. She feels this is too much. It's all over. It's a lot of things doing at the same time because she got to buy a house, she got a new job, and was learning how to drive. So she feels overwhelming. You feel overwhelmed. The thing that makes you feel overwhelmed is overwhelming. Relaxing. Relaxed. This is when you are finished. You are done with your class and you just want to lay down, watch movie, watch cell phone, listen to music. You just relax. You feel at ease. You feel like, I am done. I am no more problem. That is relaxing or relaxed. A nice hot bath is so relaxing after a long day. The person who is going to take the bath is feeling relaxed. But the hot bath itself makes you feel relaxed because it is relaxing. I was like, oh, I'm so tired after going to school for the whole day. I want to take a nice hot bath. And when you take the nice hot bath, you feel so relaxed. She was so relaxed sitting in front of the fire that she did not want to move. Oh, if there is a storm and it's very cold and you want to feel hot, you make a fire in the fireplace and you feel relaxed. You want to sleep, you want to rest because the fire is relaxing. Again, the feeling that you feel is relaxed. ED. It's because of something that is relaxing. Okay? Satisfying. Satisfying or satisfied. John loves his new job as a teacher. He says it's very satisfying when he makes a student understand. It's just like me. I feel satisfied. I feel satisfied because teaching is a satisfying job. It makes you feel so happy. You feel that when you did something and your students understand, you feel very happy. You feel that you did what you need to do. That feeling is called satisfied, satisfying, satisfied. For the students, when you answer a test and you get a perfect score in the test, you feel very happy You feel satisfied because your perfect score is satisfying. I'm very satisfied that I managed to order the meal in French. Oh, when you learn more about English and you go to other country and you speak English and they understand, you will feel satisfied with your learning in English. Learning in let's go. Next word is shocking. Shocked. Shocking is when you didn't know what happened. When you learn, you feel that you didn't know. You are shocked. You feel that you don't know what you're supposed to do. You feel shocked. The news is shocking. What a shocking crime. It's terrible. The crime is shocking. You, as the person, you feel shocked. I was shocked when my coworker admitted stealing money. Shock is the feeling you get when you did not know something and then you find out that the thing that a person is doing something. For example, you did not know that your classmate was reading a book, but the teacher said, don't read a book. So you are shocked because why are you reading the book? It's not, you don't need to read the book. Teacher said you don't read the book. That is shocking or shocked. We got surprising and surprise. It's surprising how many people don't want to travel to another country. She was surprised when she arrived at her class and found other students doing an exam. She thought it was a normal lesson. Surprising is when you don't know. Surprising is when you are surprised. It's like, I didn't know what happened. But you are sad at the same time because you should know. You want to know, but you didn't know. So you are surprised. Surprise is what you feel. Surprising is the news that tells you about it. You are surprised that there is a test. Teacher can't. I am surprised. The test is surprising. Okay? Okay. I hope you learned something today. That is a few more words about participle adjectives. And I hope that you will use it sometimes, especially when speaking to foreign teachers, because those words, you will need to learn them when you want to go to another country so that you can express yourself better. Okay? Thank you for listening. Goodbye.